Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another Galactic challenge video. It's time I guess to take a break from the daily grind of Conquest, which by the way hopefully has been going well for you. We've definitely been having fun on our live streams every night, so if you do want to catch us, again I'll be streaming every day now, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday still, Sector 3, 4 and 5 respectively. Hopefully I'll see you there. Otherwise, let's go and have a look at what's going on in today's Galactic challenge. So we are on Ilum versus Empire and we do have to use Hutt Cartel. Now Ilum is normally an annoying one, but luckily Hutt Cartel is not relying too much on gaining bonus turn meter, so it's really kind of more shutting down the enemy, so definitely working in our favor. But I'm getting ahead of myself. YouTube chapters will be below if you do want to skip ahead. Otherwise, let's go and have a look what's waiting for us today. So we do have to win, obviously, with a full team of Hutt Cartel units and win without losing a unit. So even the flawless one, whichever Hutt Cartel team you'll be using, that I'll show you, they can get this done. No issues whatsoever. In terms of enemies, we have this weird mishmash Empire lineup with Palpatine lead, and Palpatine's lead is all about turn meter gains. Piat as well, right? He's gaining bonus turn meters as well whenever his allies are hit. However, Ilum will totally shut this down because at the start of the battle all units gain 10 stacks of hesitation, and while they have hesitations, amongst other things, they can't assist or gain bonus turn meter. And the Palpatine lineup is all about bonus turn meter. And in order to lose a stack of hesitation, you need to use a special ability. So it'll take a while before enemy get rid of it, and by the time they would, they'll be long gone already. We'll defeat them. Now the Hutt Cartel modifier, this is probably one of the cheesiest ones because at the start of the battle, if all allies are Hutt Cartel, which obviously they will be, allies can't fall below 1% health until leader loses 100% of their protection. So whichever is in the leader slot, you will want to stack them with protection, so they're very durable. And on top of it all, whenever a thermal detonator explodes, the leader will recover 10% protection and also will be gaining protection up. So lots of ways to recover protection up on top of protection, just making sure that, you know, your guys can't be defeated while leader is standing strong. And then the Imperial modifier, it's all about one thing for the most part. Whenever leader uses special ability, calls everybody to assist. But what does Ilum modifier do? It shuts down assist. So really it totally shuts down both the Ilum modifier totally shuts down the assist and turn meter gain. So that's why what you can do with Hutt Cartel, you don't even need Jabba, you don't need really a whole lot to get it done. Now let me show you my Hutt Cartel. They're all leveled up by now. I have Jabba. So obviously Jabba can get this down on full auto, but before we do throw Jabba in there, let me reach out to Mr. Bit Dynasty in a parallel universe when he didn't have yet his Hutt Cartel leveled up, just to show you that even with a mix of, you know, relic and low gear units, without Jabba you can still get this done, and I'll be back once he finishes his mission. So this time I will actually go with Embo lead because with Embo, bounty hunters have 50% counter chance. So this is where attacks out of turn can come in handy. Plus if Leia's counter-attacking, more thermal detonators on the enemies, right? So definitely think Embo's lead is quite good. To trigger Embo's contract, you need to deal damage to enemies that don't have buffs on them, which, you know, they don't have a whole lot of way to gain buffs. If they do, Embo on his basic can dispel buffs, and then you can, you know, start working towards your contract. Now because I got Embo in the leading slot, I just loaded him with lots of health and protection, so hopefully he can maintain protection on him at all times, and on top of it all, his war helmet deals more damage based on his protection. Moving on, I remodded my Boba for a lot of speed because I really want him to go out first and get his AoE ability block. Also, just a reminder that actually target gets ability blocked for 2 turns, so you target Darth Vader and then he won't be able to use a special ability for 2 turns, so that's pretty useful. Then his execute applies healing immunity because otherwise Royal Guard just constantly keeps healing everybody up. And I've got Greedo as well here. I didn't really remod him. he was okay with these mods as is. He's very useful, obviously. He's got his AoE thermal detonators here, so in combination with Leia, you need those thermals going, you need those thermals exploding, so you can keep regaining protection up. And then his threaten ability there can stun target as well, which is very useful, especially whenever Darth Vader is not, for example, ability blocked. You can keep him under control. Chrysanthemum, just whatever, he'll be taunting forever, right? If he lands shock on somebody with his basic, that's a nice bonus, stops health recovery. And then we got Leia, of course, for all her thermal detonator shenanigans that she does. Again, didn't remod her, just some random mods on her. Will do, all thanks to the cheesiest modifier of them all. Alright, let's hop in the battle and let me show you how I'm running this team to hopefully get all feats in a single battle. Let's just kick off first. Target Darth Vader, so we get ability block on him for 2 turns. Perfect. And then I'll just go all out here on Royal Guard, because otherwise he'll just keep healing everybody up. There we go. Let's throw some thermal detonators. Let's explode them. Now, unfortunately, it's not true property if he's got an AoE dispel, so he can, once he gets a turn, he'll most likely dispel all my protection up, which is not ideal. But we'll just have to stack it up again whenever we get a chance. So they got buffs on them, so we have to dispel them. Let's go ahead, put healing immunity on Royal Guard, so hopefully we can get him out. And I'll just keep going after Royal Guard. Once you get him down, you know, the enemy will fall apart pretty quickly, because they have no way really of healing up. Okay, there we go, yeah. So what I'll do now here, Darth Vader over there is not ability block, so I'll just go ahead and stun him. Oh, didn't land, unfortunately. Okay, there we go. Because we are dazed, we are not getting as many counterattacks, but once the daze drops, hopefully we should be able to start counterattacking. Now let's go ahead, remove the buff of Royal Guard. Here comes the Merciless. You should be able to survive first Merciless, no problem. So you can see Vader is reducing his stacks of hesitation very quickly because of all the special abilities he's using. Otherwise, let's just keep going after Royal Guard over there. Okay, there we go. Let's get a ability block on Darth Vader again. And now Piet put Mark over on Darth Vader. So we'll have to kind of go after him, except Bob, obviously he can ignore taunts. Alright, let's go ahead and throw these guys so we get some protection up. Alright, here we go. Still stuck behind the Mark over on Darth Vader. There we go, counterattacks coming in. Working towards that attacks out of turn feet. Okay, so Darth Vader finally lost the Mark, so let's see if we can turn our attention back over to Royal Guard. Let's throw these again, get more protection up. Oh! Wow, that was a big hit. Well done, Leia. Well, that took care of Darth Vader. Okay, here we go. There's basics. Still working on Royal Guard over here. Let's go ahead, dispel that. Big hit, come on. Throw some thermal detonators. Basic. Come on. I'm not really sure what Chrysanthemum does, to be honest. I think if you have Zeta on him, you can use disarm straight away. I don't have it, but it doesn't seem like it's necessary. I'll just go ahead, try and finish off Royal Guard here. Come on, buddy. Come on. Getting down. There we go. And now we can just throw these. Okay. Let's see if we can take out Piet as well. Oh, it wasn't quite enough. So we'll just keep going. Okay, now we're getting some counterattacks. Not sure will I get 20. It really depends, I guess, a little bit on how things go. We're just down to Dark Trooper now. Basics. Come on. Come on, Dark Trooper, tell me you've got an AoE for me so I can get some counterattacks. No AoE yet. Come on. I really want to get it attacks out of turn feet here if I can. If not, we'll just do it with gas, I guess. Come on. Almost got him. Come on, Dark Trooper, tell me you've got an AoE for me. There we go. Come on, give me some counterattacks, guys. Alright, got a few. Not sure if that will be enough. I think we'll finish him off before he gets around to another one of his AoEs, I think. We'll just try and drag this out if we can. Come on, give me a counterattack. No counterattacks. This is pretty much it. And there we go. So this complete now. Hutt Cartel. as well as flawless, so didn't lose any unit. The only question is, did I get 20 attacks out of turn or not with Hutt Cartel? Unfortunately, I did not. I killed them off too quickly, like Leia through that thermal, and half of the team just exploded. And welcome back. Hopefully you enjoyed that trip down, like was it what, from 3 years ago, where my Hutt Cartel were not that great. Again, still works because of the cheesy modifier with Hutt Cartel, and of course, if you do have Jabba, you're gonna go in, hit auto and win. Now, because this is a pretty straightforward battle, instead of me kind of, blabbering through the autoplay footage, I will actually give you a sneak peek, like a quick preview of a Jabba track I've been working on. My music is almost ready to be released, so look out for the announcement for the new music channel soon. But until then, hopefully you enjoy this one.
Welcome to my palace, darling, where deaths don't die, they decorate the walls. I've got spice in the vault, dances and call, a beast below, and credits to sprawl. From the palace to the desert sand, every deal made, I've got a hand. I don't need a throne, I've got a slab. Gold chains, fat cigars, and a laugh that grabs. Bounty hunters kneel, smugglers beg. I crush rebellion with a single leg. Slime and sovereignty, they I reign in velvet rust and pleasure pain. You want freedom, pay the fee. Pay the fee. I'm the boss who owns your destiny.
Alright, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. It was a mix of various things. We entered the parallel universe, we had a preview of the upcoming Jabba track. Thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully I'll see you tonight on the live stream of Sector 3 for Conquest. Otherwise, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.